Multi-order alert. Multi-order alert. Multi-order alert. Multi-order alert.
Order filled.
You got gold coming high here. So I said be careful trying to short gold here. I wouldn't want to sell this personally.
I think getting sold right now is crude oil. Crude since fast markets began, crude's down about $2 right now. Dow catching a bid.
To point out, we've definitely had on this rally, you can see down here, volumes have been dropping pretty steadily. I mean, yesterday the volume was
to the upside,
pretty low.
Great. So these longs are no bueno.
They could. I mean,
I think.
Has any long not been bueno yet this week?
Well, no, the shorts certainly have been no bueno. There goes the Dow. Dow 20 points from session highs. Again, Israel-Lebanon talks have began. Now for the headlines there. And Q seeing a little bit of a sell-off. Q about 50 points off the highs. Pull back here. Buyers do step back in. Look at gold. Gold hit those 28s. They're right there about gold. Then we saw the pullback. Look at crude's getting new lows. Crude getting smoked right now. $93.46. New lows there. Much of a reaction. Not seeing much of a reaction from the equities. Seeing new
in the range.
Yeah. Another round of buying here. Heads up. What is going on? Crude catching a bit of a bid here. Crude bounced off the lows. Just not getting much from the equities. Yeah, I scratched. Cut the longs. It's just not going. 69.58 last trade. Again, the bottom of the hour, we'll get those initial balance high, initial balance low prices jotted down. Those are simply highest and lowest price traded in the first hour of the New York session. So that happened about 25 minutes. Aaron trades in the house. One trade, one winner. Now we're going to rally. Now we rally.
Today, once again, the risk on. Looking at the S&P 500 sectors that are performing
Multi-order
highest
alert.
is consumer discretionary. Also, way in the green, communications, healthcare is infotech. Those in the red are utilities, materials, consumer staples, and energy. Pretty textbook rotation there.
All right, let's take a look. Crude, maybe looking for another push lower here. You're welcome, Dolby. With that being said, let's bring in Hogue. Hogue, first of all, happy Tuesday. Saw you there in an opening call. You heard Jack, lower right hand. What's up, Hogue? Jack was talking about the volume. The volume on this move to the upside, kind of maybe dissipating. This is talking about equities, of course. Let's break it down. What we've seen here in the first 35 minutes is New York session. What's up, Hogue? Happy Tuesday.
Hey, good morning. Morning, Aaron. Good to see you. Great trade this morning. Jack, Andre, pleasure to see everybody. So, yeah, I mean, you do see the equities kind of losing volume as price continues higher on the daily chart. That doesn't necessarily scare me as much as losing open interest, which we've been gaining for the past 5 or 6 sessions. We gained a whole bunch in open interest. The estimate yesterday, 15,000 contracts added after the weekend gap. So it was all buyers, all new buyers coming in, initiative buyers. And the market is kind of following the nuances that we talked about in opening call. We had a trend day to the upside yesterday. We had the late spike to the upside. 6,900 is the base of that late spike. We opened above the late spike. Opening range remains the low of the session. So right now, all the nuances are really stacking friendly for continuation to the upside. We've got in the S&Ps, the weekly kickoff high is 69.70. There is a naked point of control, 69.71 quarter. What is a naked point of control? It is a popular price with high volume from a previous session that has not been revisited. And I saw a bunch of people talking in the chat earlier about something Coach Jack says, and he says that price has a tendency to return to popular areas or high volume areas. And that's exactly the theory behind naked points of control and how they are revisited quite often. They're visual targets and they do get revisited. So if we do see this market continue this move to the upside, I can certainly see targeting 69.71 quarter and 69.70 the weekly kickoff high. So all of the nuances that we're stacking to the long side are continuing to hold. A lot of folks are probably wondering, when is the blow off top? When do we get the pullback? Well, we're going to get the pullback.
All right. Let's get Hogue back here online. We're seeing
We're gonna get the pullback.
well, the pullback
When-
may have just happened.
Did it
Not
just
happen now.
yesterday?
Oh, wait. Oh, there, Hogue. Good to go. Let's see if we get Hogue back here online. We are seeing new lows in crude. Crude trading $92.71. ES on the move. Up and away. 69.65. New session highs there in crude and Q. Not quite there just yet. Aaron, looking at gold might be bringing up the
Yep, 40 gold's breaking out nicely. Personally, I'm one and done, but
Order
I
filled.
think you will see it into that 35 level
Order
pretty
filled.
soon here.
Okay.
I think I'm
Hogue,
back.
Hogue, that was a cliffhanger, man. Don't leave me hanging like that. What do we got? We were talking. Go ahead, Hogue. We're talking about the volume. We've seen some new lows here, but
Yeah, we were looking at the NASDAQ and how all the nuances were stacked for continuation. The auction has been doing very well. I gave it a B grade because when I give it an A grade, that usually means that the market is too far in one direction. So I still see continuation possibly to the upside. The first target that I see in the NASDAQ for continuation is the October 10th high. We're still talking about that October 10th candle. 25,852 is that level. I want to take a quick look at gold right now because there was a very interesting level we were looking at this morning that we are currently trading above, 48.20. Looking at Thursday's high, Friday's high, and the overnight high, the exactness of those levels indicates possible weakness at those prices. And now we saw the market look above it, pull back. We're attempting to continue this move to the upside. Aaron, you said you're probably one and done. This is going to be a very interesting level here at 48.20. We'll see what plays out here. But with crude, apparently crude demand has fallen considerably. And I was talking about that earlier, Jack. Crude demand is usually very inelastic, whatever you want to say. But
Inelastic,
apparently higher pricing has reduced demand, which is unusual in crude. Everybody needs gas.
That's your story, Hogue. That's your story. You're
That
sticking.
my story, sticking to it.
Fantastic stuff, Hogue.
Hmm.
Stalling out here. We got another pullback in gold. Gold's tricky.
Something we haven't seen a lot lately is that opening range in the equities remains the dead ass low of the
Order
session.
filled.
Lining again with the positive nuances.
Okay. What do you got for Delta, Hogue? Is it plus a gazillion again in the equities?
It's plus 5,000 right now. Plus
There you
1,000
go.
in the NASDAQ.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's all I need.
Interesting in gold is negative 400. Little bit of divergence in gold here this morning.
Okay.
Getting close to Wednesday's lows over in crude would be at about $91,
Okay.
91.20, let's call it. It's as low as we got last Wednesday before the most recent pump up.
Yes, trading 69.66. Session high is 69.67, 67. 50 tilt. NQ just popped some news. Are we going to see 7,000s in ES? Will we see 7,000s in ES? We got
We will.
about 34. What
I
happened?
don't know
today?
when, but we will.
34 points to go.
Yeah.
So the NASDAQ,
Sure, it's already there.
we
in
were
December.
talking about those popular areas, points of high volume from the past. We just checked 2-1 in the NASDAQ, 25,750. That one goes back to before the June was the front month. But it is adjusted for the June contract. And it's
Multi-order
in the high
alert.
for now, but buyers are still coming after this.
No,
Buyers are still coming after
New
this.
highs.
Initiative buyers, Andre,
Is that right?
a little bit more convicted.
I've noticed. I felt you can feel that. What does initiative buying mean? In the when you see initiative buying, these are you see in the delta. What exactly did you see? Or that's
Well,
you notice it is initiative buying.
Whenever buyers are coming in at higher pricing, they have initiative. They're not just buying it because they think the market's going to turn and pay them. They're either stuck short or they have the opinion or the belief that the market is going to continue that move to the upside. So responsive buyers buy it below value. Initiative buyers buy it above value. So everything that we've seen from last night through the session today is all initiative buyers, and they are usually more convicted than responsive buyers.
Good stuff, Hogue. Absolute fantastic. Aaron, well, looking pullback here. Look at gold.
It's choppy here on gold, but to be honest, I would expect
Multi-order
it to be
alert.
choppy up here because, like Hogue said, you're above them daily highs, which I think was nice to buy up into the daily highs, but then above them daily highs, I kind of feel like it's, do we break it or do we pull back? It's kind of like it was a bit 50-50 right now. I think we could just range up here for a while because this is a pretty decent move here on gold. From the highs to lows, gold is up about 400 ticks, which is a decent move for gold. So after that big a move, yeah, I would expect just a little bit of sideways price action, which sometimes isn't always what we want to hear, but sometimes it's just the reality of having a big push up. We're going to range before potentially the next move. But them daily highs could be big resistance, or we could break it. We have to see. It's a tough area for me.
We just print new session highs in the we did in the NQ new session highs 25,782. Will we see 26,000s? Will we see 26,000s today in the NQ? About 225 points to go. NQ up about 200 points.
Someone mentioned, Hogue, maybe you could tell us a little bit about this weekly kickoff high that we're at right now in the ES.
Are we up? Oh, shoot.
Sure. So the weekly kickoff levels are levels that I calculate usually over the weekend when
Multi-order
I'm
alert.
doing my usual research. But these levels are areas where I believe longer time frame traders will likely be sometimes forced to, but at the very least be motivated to adjust inventory. So we've got to watch and see what happens up at this level. If we see buying continue above the weekly kickoff high, that's going to be meaningful because it may be pushing the longer time frame into adjusting inventories to the long side or liquidating shorts, getting out of shorts, covering shorts. So I look at these levels as longer time frame areas of importance. Most of the time the longer time frame isn't looking at our little indicators that day traders are looking at. They're looking at a longer time frame, but they're day traders on days when they execute. We have not seen a lot of participation from the longer time frame, and this is an area where I would watch and see if we can kind of get a sense that they're interested in adjusting inventories up here. So we'll start to watch Delta at this level. Right now it's 5,500 positive. If we continue to push higher and we start losing delta, that's going to tell me that it might be longer time frame traders, institutional traders adjusting inventories, possibly looking into longs or covering those shorts. You don't want to fight them, that's for sure. And with the opening range at the dead ass low, I'm not even thinking about a short at this time. But if we do see a reversal pattern and we see failure up here, this is kind of a breakout to failure, balance to breakout level here. So if we do see participation above, it's meaningful buying, we're going to go with that. We see a failure at or above the weekly kickoff high, we see failure, that is a potential pullback, the beginning of a potential pullback. We will see. The NASDAQ's already above that weekly kickoff level. So we're seeing buying in the NASDAQ above that important inflection level. Will they be coming into the S&Ps? We will see. NASDAQ
goes
very strong in tech. So we'll see how that plays out.
Oh, when we brought you in and you're doing your breakdown, a 2000 lot did flash on the bid, 69.60 or so in the ES. It was pulled, but there was a 2000 lot. It was like 3 or 4 points beneath the mark. Oh, look at gold. We do it. It's just the breakout
trying to get higher.
It's just the breakout in gold. Ooh. Gold about $1
48.20.
There you go. New highs. New highs gold. 48.31. Certainly didn't get there in a straight line, Aaron. Did not get there.
Taking its time, that's for sure.
Indeed. All right, here's the new 5 10 minutes till the bottom of the hour. Get those initial balance. Initial balance high, initial balance low prices. Interesting spot for equities here. Looks like this 5 minute was going to open green in the NQ, that is. And gold just
straight back down.
Yeah, that's tricky. That is tricky.
It can chop. It can chop.
S&P is taking a breath here at weekly kickoff high, just kind of hanging around here for now.
We're also at that
a lot of volume.
Implied
Positive.
straddle I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
From the open. Sometimes you can see things turn around there. I'm really waiting for my ride or die Leroy Jenkins up around 69.85.
Oh man, shorts. I'm never getting short again. I will definitely cheer you on. I will definitely cheer you on, Jack. Definitely cheer you on.
No problem.
We get that. You saw. Looks like NQ wants to print some new session highs. What we got to do first before you get to the bottom of the hour, we got to do that Top Step TV tip of the week. Day number 2 of bringing it to you here. It is. Top Step TV tip of the week. Pay attention to the news. Where'd it go? We get it. We'll bring it back in because we just printed some
suspense on there. We'll build the suspense.
Yeah, cliffhangers. Home cliffhangers. Hi, cliffhanger. We got NQ continuing to pump. 25,791 new session highs. Top Step TV tip of the week. Stay updated on the news. Monitor economic calendars. Watch for sector catalysts. You see Jack doing that all the time. Avoid trading blinds. No to Andre. And react to breaking news. Top Step TV tip of the week. We bring you a new one. Well, every week. And there goes the NQ. All right, Aaron, got a question for you because I know you're only here for a few more minutes. Start of London Open. So, Aaron, tomorrow we have a gold expert, gold analyst, George Kalis will be joining us tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central here on Top Step TV. What question would you like me to ask George, gold expert, joining us at 9 a.m.? Anything come to mind? I'll give you a few minutes to think about that. But I figured I'd ask the golden boy what I can ask one gold expert to another. And George Kalis, gold and silver metals expert, if you will, joining us tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central.
Multi-order
on
alert.
Top Step TV. So anything comes to mind, let me know. How do we go higher?
Yeah, let me have a think. Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, very good. 7 minutes till the bottom of the hour. Hogue, what do we got for initial balance low?
All
ES
right.
and Q.
ES IB low 69.37.5.
Mhm.
Also the low of the 1 minute opening range. NASDAQ IB low 25.656 even. Also the low of the 1 minute opening range. Desmond GC Gold Delta is still negative 530 right now, negative 530, getting a little bit deeper in the negative.
Mhm. Crude, catching a bit of a big crude. Crude's off the lows by about $1.30. Also, keep an eye out for any headlines regarding the Israel-Lebanon talks that did start about 25 minutes ago. 50-50 tilt.
Multi-order
We have
alert.
next up on economic calendar. We got the Fed speakers really get starting at about 11:45 a.m. Central, so about 2 hours or so. Barr, Paulson, Collins, Barkin, more Barr.
Tempo has really slowed in the equities, even though we're sitting here right
That's
at the
good.
top.
That's
The
good.
tempo is
Well,
just really kind of fallen off.
well, this rally hasn't exactly just been off to the like. It's kind of how rallies keep the
I
momentum.
feel like
No,
it's
Hogue?
been struggling, Andre.
You're telling me, Hogue. I'm wrong though.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, the VIX is just
Only thing
almost
to
to
be right now.
18, so that's good.
below
Getting down
18
to a
or right?
very normal 1803 right now. So we're getting back to a very comfortable VIX.
Last time we were under 20 was early March, late February.
Mhm.
You believe?
Definitely late February. All March we were above 20. Stay long, Andre. Get back to sell teenies, buy Lamborghinis.
Mm-mm.
The VIX.
Eating ramen. I'm eating ramen noodles these days. That's well, you might be rolling over here. Aaron, what are you laughing at? What are you laughing about? It's true. I'm messing with you. I'm still waiting for your question, by the way.
Are they more of like a long term analyst? I assume.
Macro, yeah. Well, the macro, as well
I
as
guess.
what's happening right now. Yep.
Yeah, I guess that would be my one thing I'm trying to understand here is more of a technical trader is
Absolutely.
what would be the next catalyst to where gold goes next and why? Like I'm trying to understand, is gold gonna,
Fantastic.
come for a much deeper retracement on this daily time frame,
Mm.
which it looks like we're going to, but what I'd want to understand is what would be a catalyst to do that, because I'm not just going to do it because I've drawn support and resistance. I'd like to know what would be a fundamental catalyst that would take gold to either some new highs or some new lows. I'm leaning towards highs, but I would like to see, what would be a catalyst for that big of a move?
That is a fantastic question. Tune in 9 a.m. Central tomorrow. George Kalis will be joining us. Next catalyst for next upside move in gold. Gold continued just to uptick here, flirting with some new session highs. $3 off of that. Bottom of the hour in 3 minutes. 3 minutes to new highs. Gold. Yeah. 48.31 half. Next upside move. Crude's been grinding its way back higher. I should say it's $1.30 off the lows. $93.58 last trade. All right, spokesperson for Israel Cattle Cats with some comments right now. Removal of enriched uranium seen as key to ending war. Again, Israel, Lebanon hosting talks right now as we speak. We're seeing gold catch another bid. New session highs gold 48.33.
Yep.
Gold up about $30 or so since fast markets began.
And Bitcoin
I'm about to get
is above Bitcoin spots the futures above 76,000, 75,835 in the spot market.
More buying gold. New session highs gold.
Yeah, right to that
Interesting.
48.35 level. That was my next upside target. It wasn't worth trading because it's so choppy, but yeah, we're getting right there. We're getting right there. Squeezing out any early sellers again.
Oh, what do you got? ES Delta.
Multi-order
Six.
alert.
No, 4,300 now.
Oh,
Just
they peeled
came
it
off.
back. A 20. Well, let's
Yeah.
look at the NQ. 25,804 new session highs. Q. What's the Dow doing? Dow, ES, and NQ definitely all moving at different speeds, paces.
Gold increasing in negative delta, now negative 650.
What was it just at?
About 400.
Okay. On the jet. DTX futures. I hate this price action. This is the price action we're getting. It's a change. It's certainly different. It's changed speeds from what we've been trading the last 6-7 weeks. It's got to adapt.
Hard not to strip gears.
Yeah, strip gears. So
Yeah.
that's exactly. Trust me. Who's buying NQ at this
Nothing.
price?
Nothing more than a 6-point pullback so far since the open in the ES. How many times are we going to pop, consolidate, and pop?
When we hang out, yeah, consolidate, pop. Okay, with that being said, bottom of the hour is coming gone. We'll get those initial balance high prices right after this. Aaron, one trade, one winner, hell of a read, doing my job for me, giving me questions to ask George Kalis tomorrow. Bezin now speaking. Check him out. London Open, 1:30 a.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday. Real quick, for those that want more Golden Boy, Aaron, what can they expect when they tune into the London Open on Top Step TV? Oh, job well done.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You can expect an hour and a half of Golden Boy breaking down gold. That's for sure. We go through all the gold levels, hold tight gold plan. We do look at other markets for the day and get set up for the day ahead. So if you want to get set up with the levels, come and tune in.
Golden Boy. All right, Aaron, fantastic stuff.
Appreciate it, guys.
Again, nice trade. Take care, Aaron. We
Nice
got
stuff.
new session highs and Q 25,809. What do you got? Oh, IB high, real quick, Hogue. What do you got? Initial balance high because we just made. What do you got for NQ?
ES, IB high, 69.72 and a quarter.
Okay.
NASDAQ, 25,806 and a quarter.
806. Incredible. Consolidate, and move. Right now we're seeing ES consolidating. Perhaps for the next move. Nothing really on the till 50-50. Yeah, Bezin is concluded. Bezin. Oh, here we go. Bezin is not concluded. This could be from earlier. Bezin, I'm quite confident that core inflation will continue to go down. Also, we heard Bezin saying earlier, it'll be okay for the Fed can wait until they lower rates. That is certainly a different tone. New highs gold, that negative delta.
Negative 800 now.
They just continue to do highs. They are continuing to push gold higher.
Yes.
48.36. Well, could that be hedging, Ho? Because you see the negative delta growing. You see, obviously, gold futures rallying. You know, there's a disconnect there.
Yep. It indicates
That's this guy. I saw him
potential
trading gold
longer
yesterday.
time buyers.
Oh, gotcha.
Placing
All right,
bids.
there.
Scooping them up and then moving them up. Placing
Oh,
bids,
is it?
scooping them up, and then moving them up.
Speaking about getting long gold, lower left-hand corner, Star Slow Markets. reminding us, trade what you
We're-
see, not what you think. Mr. Dakota in the house. What's up, Dakota? Good to see you.
Where do we buy it? Where do we buy it, Hogue?
Oh, gold. There goes gold.
This market's just been going up and to the right, and
Yep.
it's tempting to short this. I know traders in
It
the
is
chat
tempting.
have probably been trying, but lighter than expected inflation data this morning, right? And we just zombie rally. Zombie
Talking-
rally is what this has been going.
Gold?
This is
Or what are you
wild.
talking, gold or NQ?
Maybe both.
Both rally.
More NQ. More NQ. I'm looking at the NQ, right?
MBT is very interesting too.
Yeah, it's
At
an
the end of that.
we're in an interesting spot with VIX now back to like the 18s, right? VIX continuing to go down. I was talking about it last night during slow markets with Coach Jay.
Mhm.
At what point do we make sure we realize, and you guys talked about it a moment ago, adjusting back to adjusting conditions, right? Adjusting your
Mhm.
trading to it. We've been so jaded by extreme volatility. What happens if we go back to normal trading, whatever you classify as normal, and we see like a 150 point range in a day? And it's getting into summer as well, right? Summer trading. And I know this isn't something that's talked about a lot. We size down when the volatility increases. Well, when the volatility decreases, thinking about sizing up,
Okay.
to be honest. If this week the volatility continues to stay low, I think there's a decent argument to increase your size, but you don't increase your risk, right? So keeping the risk the same, stop losses are going to be a little bit more tighter, but the size is going to be bigger. So instead of small size wide stops, I'm going to be looking for, bigger size, tighter stops, depending on the situation.
Bigger size. Okay. President is hitting, going to Truth Social right now, talking about energy in Europe. No real reaction there. And crude trading $93.40. Any? You say it's a summer trade already? You're already in the summer. I like where your head's
No,
at.
but it's something that we need to be prepared for, right? It might not happen because we have crazy volatility and headlines popping off, but it's something as a trader to be aware of with the VIX dropping so low and us getting back down to 18. Not yet. Being preemptive, right? It's a conversation that must be had. Rather have that
Absolutely.
conversation now than after the fact, after we start losing, accounts or money and say, we should have done this last week, or have that open conversation.
I like it. There's your consolidate and buy. We're seeing new session highs, NQ and ES. Yes, 69.75, 25 points away from 7,000 evens. Look at the NQ. NQ, 100. I call it 180 points away from 26,000 even. 26,000 even. While we're at it, click subscribe, click like again. Click like again. And notify as well if you be so kind. Thank you. So I'm closing at 210,000 subscribers, none of which are paid for bots.
No.
Kindly. 50-50 tilt.
What do we do here? What do we do here in the NASDAQ if we're just going to zombie rally this?
You got to find that pullback, Jack. Well, Jack, what's the pullback look like? What's a typical? Great question, Dakota. Obviously, trying.
What is a pullback?
No, what is the size of a pullback? How deep is the pullback? 3, 4, 5 points. And what is a pullback?
Right. So we're going one way, we pull back the other. I've been looking at the Bitcoin chart right now. I didn't put on a trade yet, just because here, if we go over, we're right at, for some reason, it likes to freeze a little bit when I go to that 4-hour chart. But we just tested the last month's highs from like March 16th or thereabouts. So decision area here. I'm biased where I like this. So yeah, Bitcoin.
I don't want to short the NASDAQ. I might consider a trade here on gold, a short.
All right.
But Man, it's difficult. It's difficult. I think you might be better off buying any 15, 20 point pullback in equities right now, the way it's looking.
NQ,
Not
15,
financial
20
advice.
points. 15, 20 points in the NQ. I believe what you're referring to. ES.
Correct.
Hard to say. 6,
Can't-
7.
Can't sell it yet. Equities.
Hands off. Yeah, it's hands off. Yeah, I was looking at the Tech 9 stocks, and we're all green. Seeing like most of them up 2%. I think
there you
patience
go.
will continue to pay.
What? All right, there's your 20-point pullback in the NQ.
You know, I
It's
said
there
going to be a
better
failed
off. Did
upside
I say,
auction.
did I say I would do it? No.
Could be.
There goes a short.
Time to get along. Check out these longs. Or is that your pullback? Here you go. Is that a pullback?
I'm taking a short on gold.
Oh, gold's seen some selling here.
Yeah, I like a
One
short on gold rather
moment.
than the equities. Yeah, I'm short from 48.30.
4830.
All right. Okay. Someone in Slow Markets pointed out that
30s.
I'm on 16 or 17 winning days in a row, including what I had in my live account. So, yeah, I'm short from 30s. I mean, this is working out pretty dang quick,
Not
fast.
too bad. Not too bad.
Here on gold.
Nice.
All right, I got short 1 MBT 75,610 just to play around with
Okay.
this. Maybe we'll hold this
75,
for a while today.
1 MBT. Okay.
75,610 short 1 MBT.
All right.
And I'm only going to stick with one because this is the first live Bitcoin trade I have ever made. So
There you go.
let's see.
Have we had someone trading Bitcoin here on air? I
Yes,
don't remember that person.
Braden came in
Braden.
once with
Oh,
like
yeah.
a big time.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Hey, we got a potential failed upside
Order
auction in the
filled.
equities here.
Yeah, I'm watching that.
I'm just gonna take some profit here on gold. I mean, happened
Yeah,
really
I'm gonna
quick.
see.
So you might take money right there. Yeah, profit.
trade.
Hit it. Little scalp.
I'm still looking to get long, Hogue. Failed upside auction. What alerted you to that? What did you see? Let's take a look at the NQ here. Failed upside auction. What were
All right,
the
it's not confirmed yet, but you got the initial bounce high, 25,806 and a quarter, traded above it and rejected. No 30-minute bar closed above the initial bounce high. That's a potential for a failed upside auction. Not confirmed. Got to have that 30-minute bar close back below the initial bounce high, but that's usually going to cost you in trade location. Thinking about shorting the ES.
Are you? Shoot. Okay.
Thinking about it. It's difficult to do with all the nuances to the long side, but the ES is right at an important inflection level, which is that weekly kickoff level. So we've got a little confluence there. We got IB high 72 and a quarter, naked point of control 71 and a quarter, weekly kickoff high is 70 even. Just watching. Hard to sell.
I'm
looking to get long. Yeah, I'm looking to get long more up here. I don't know.
Thinking about it is usually the safe. You don't have money at risk when you're thinking about it.
Just watching. We were kind of just talking about how slow the tempo has gotten as we've continued to try and push higher. It doesn't seem like anybody really cares.
That's how rallies work, though. No, Hogue? Relief rally, call it what you want.
Yeah.
So, well, we got top of the hour. 18 minutes. Jack, short, 1 MBT, 75,610, correct?
Yeah.
What's it currently trading? I should probably pull that up. All right.
Just about right there. It's scratch at the moment.
Okay.
What is it per tick again on that? It's like
I did the math in my.
$2.
It's so hard to say. Basically, so it's $1,000 move in Bitcoin on a big contract is $5,000 because it's 5 Bitcoin. This divided by 50, so it's about $100 per thousand, I believe.
Okay,
Or at least that's how I'll look at it.
fair enough. There you go.
Wanna
Jay
go-
Cook, 50 cents
What's up,
a
Jay?
tick. 50 cents.
80 cents.
We got has it now entering the chat from White House senior advisor. Has it increase in oil price will reverse. We'll see to it. Last trade. Oh, we're doing consolidate, right? We're consolidating here in the ES. Consolidate, move, consolidate, move.
Yeah. Same with the NASDAQ.
Yep.
I mean, it's a 3-bar reversal on the NASDAQ to the short side, but it's
man.
context, right?
Hard to
Context. Do you
sell.
really want to be
Hard to
short?
sell. What do you got? Delta ES, Hogue.
6,300 positive.
What NQ?
2,600 positive. Not as high as we've seen it.
Incredible. 1-2 from 6-7 in the ES.
Nice, Andre.
In the orders. Yeah. Oh, Hazard coming out saying, what are you talking about, Peasant? Hazard said, there's room for the Fed to cut. Peasant, of course, saying, I can wait. to
Multi-order
cut.
alert.
However, Fed fund.
So
Order
just
filled.
because, remember, the expectations that we beat in that PPI were still pretty high. I mean, kind of really
yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
celebrating a lot for like it coming in at 4%.
Less worse. Yeah.
Yeah. If the PPI is at 4%, I'd love to see some improvement in that before we start cutting rates, you know?
Yeah. The war would probably need to stop as well. What did you do? 5 minutes. Top of the hour, 15 minutes to the top of the hour. Again, we got Fed speakers galore starting about an hour and a half. More Goolsby, Barr, Paulson, Collins, Larkin.
Is the Strait still closed? Is that why we're or is it open now?
Yeah. Well, depends who you ask.
The question.
Ish.
Crude.
It's closed-ish or open-ish.
I
Fair.
think we saw
Who's
$102.
blocking
in
what?
crude. I don't know. Yeah. Just open close. What we got here? Dow is seeing a little more downside pressure here. 75,000. Oh, that's MBT. Hello. Sorry. That's not the Dow. Clopin.
Very
It's
different than the
Clopin.
Dow.
Yes, it is.
Open.
It's Clopin. Thank you.
Open here.
Chat, let us know. What do you think? Is it open, closed, or Clopin? Is it straight? Moose in the chat, please let us know.
Or Ozed, I guess is the other one.
Yeah. Oh,
All we know is all we know crude is down 93.50.
Yep.
it is. I think we saw what
That's the
102
only
bucks
thing that
yesterday?
matters, right?
$5.
That's the one thing that matters. That's
Mhm.
what my P&L is based off of, fluctuations of these prices. Open.
Oh yes. Dakota Star Slow Market saw him yesterday. 7
Mhm.
p.m. Central Time. You're on Top FTV. Who will be joining Mr. Dakota this evening?
Ooh, I'm trying to get Braden on Tuesdays. I think he's on a
You're
cruise right now. So
That's right.
it's solo tonight, and Coach Jay, he joins me on Wednesdays
Jay's
and
a
Mondays.
beast. Jay is a beast. Self-proclaimed Hall of Famer as well. Jay?
Who?
Jay said he's a Hall of Fame
Hey.
show host.
Hey.
Tried dragging me in there. So, nope,
Nothing wrong with that.
you're on your own on this one.
Nothing wrong with that one.
Self-proclaimed. I'm just about to say he's an absolute beast.
I would not disagree.
What we got here? We got. How's that
This is-
negative
is
Delta?
This is by the pullback here.
Negative 1,000.
Well,
Order filled.
This was a buy the pullback here in NASDAQ. definitely looking like it now. Obviously, hindsight, we've got Nvidia up 2%, Microsoft up 2%, Amazon up 2.8, Google up 2, Tesla up basically 3, Meta up 3.5, and
Order
Nasdaq's
filled.
only up 1%. So I
Can't sell it yet.
don't want to be a
Andre's
seller.
got the good trade on.
Yep.
You just
VIX
jinxed
is
it,
at
Hogue.
18.
I owe you one, Hogue. I'm messing with you. For now, trust me. VIX is at
sell it
18.
yet.
Yeah,
Okay,
VIX
we're back above.
18.21.
Oh, we got all right. So we got ES above initial balance high. We got NQ still not there.
Yep.
We're talking 6 points or so.
That gold short worked out pretty well. Better gold than it was on the Nasdaq.
And now the
Got back
looks like the
down to
NQ,
48.20.
NQ might have woken up, but more buying here. Back up
Order
of
filled.
25,800. Some
I can see-
points to go. Will we see 26,000
Just relentless.
evens? It's relentless, Hogue. It's relentless.
Might.
It is.
Non-stop, man. What's it at now, Delta? ESNQ. I know I keep asking, but it's
7,300 positive.
Look at that. Look at that. It is relentless. What does that mean? That means positive 7,300. That means it is continuing to grow. They are continuing buyers, continue to go to market with buy market orders at these prices, at these highs. And it continues to
Talked about it
grow.
yesterday, Jack.
It's
Risk on.
Yes, sir. Robinhood's up 10%. That's a good risk on indicator.
I always get that confused. Risk on means
You're putting on more risk. Like
oh,
the opposite.
In terms of
I usually
trading.
think about it when I say risk on, I usually mean more speculative, more risky, higher beta things are getting bought up. And the opposite, risk off, is like people buying consumer staples and sometimes bonds.
Your
In the past,
actual
it's been
trading.
gold. Yeah.
Gotcha. Your actual trading. Okay.
Like the market can be like way up because we're looking at indices. So if you're looking at like the ES, there's different ways it can be way up. It can be way up because people are buying a lot of energy stocks, utilities, consumer staples, etc. Or it can be up like today, where they're buying the wild stuff. They're buying those saucy stocks.
Okay, I like that. That's risk on to you. Ryan in the chat says, Andre trying to get people to buy these highs in their combines. Well, actually, the Delta is buying these highs not in their combines. You're buying in the live markets. So, I don't know what to tell you, Ryan. So,
Yeah, Andre, why wasn't
Thank
you telling
you,
me to
Andre.
buy when we were at 25,700 when they were the highs?
I bought
See,
6 sevens. Was
Order filled.
Can I put this strange conspiracy theory to bed really quick?
such a weird. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's put it this way. If one knew where the market was going, would the easiest way to monetize it be to use like some sort of psyop to get people to blow combines? Or would it be just to make more money than anyone ever because you knew where the market was going?
Yeah. Also, shorting the highs, continuing to short up here would have gotten you to. I don't know. Yeah, Jack, exactly. Thank you.
Like if I know where the ES is going, I know how I would make money off of it.
Exactly. It's that common question. If you knew a day in the future, what would you do?
Yeah, well,
I'd come in here and tell everyone to get along in their combines.
Now, if I came in here and said, "Hey, everybody, we're gonna go over to most illiquid market. We're just gonna hit the bid. Then we're gonna lift the offer. Then we're gonna do that 10 times." Then you could accuse me of that.
What?
Look at this equities market. Look at this NASDAQ. Just so resilient.
Yeah, look
Hopefully-
at this thing go.
Those who did, they're sitting pretty.
Looks like shorting the highs would have been the bad trade.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think he's just thanking you.
I don't think so. He's been on my ass all day.
Because it worked.
Did you click like?
Can't go higher than the highs.
Yeah, well, we are 69.70. What is it at now, Hogue? 8,000?
7,400 now.
Jeez.
That's why
How's MBT?
you can't preempt a failed upside auction on a trend to the upside. Just don't do it.
Oh, how's MBT looking,
Well,
Jack?
Hey, we're up $16.
I love
Trade's
it.
going to be cooking for a while.
Absolutely. So is
This
this
is a,
yes trade.
Proof of concept.
Okay, I like that. Well, and cute.
Failed
You take
upside
a
auction
Order filled.
is no go, correct?
Well, we got
No.
to really figure that out.
new highs ES. If you bought the highs, the price would be higher right now.
Yeah.
Oh. Not financial advice.
Just relentless.
It's relentless. But what we're seeing here in real time is a relentless grind higher. The market has changed. It's changed. Look at how crude's been sitting in a 20, 30 cent range for the last 35, 40 minutes. Crude trading $93.57, 50-50 on the tilt. What's the gold? Gold's a tricky one. Gold is a tricky one today.
Here we go. Think we get into these 820s, maybe 830s. We just keep going. It's official. Anybody who has been long or got long should be in the money right now.
Mm-hmm. Anyone that's
I think-
short at these highs are taking heat right now.
That's the thing too with this like low volume rally.
This is what rallies
This is
look
certainly how I feel. It's like who wants to step into the who wants to step in before we crack those all time highs and try and call a top here? Not many people.
That was me yesterday. That 5 minute just close / open.
Don't fight a directional market.
Trading 101.
Wow, the market. Just look at how just peaceful. I know people. I hate the volatility. This price action stinks. I'm getting chopped up. The headlines are killing me. I was one of them. What about this, Chad? I got to ask you, Chad. What do we think about this type? We're talking about equities, gold, hell, even crude. What do we think about this price action that we're kind of seeing? Looks like a trending market, directional market, like Hogue saying. We've got to recalibrate. We got to shift gears with how the market has been trading. What do we think, Chad? I know some people like it. Do we like it? 1 for like, 2 for no likey. 1, I like. We're talking about equities here. 1, we like. 2, don't like.
No like.
That's that shit I don't like. 70, 69, 79 new session highs. We are 21 points from 7-1 likey.
He's got 21 points. Andre's dropping Chief Keef.
I mean, new session highs and Q 25,820. Way too slow. See some more 1s than 2s. There's some 2s. Likey, no likey. All right. Hogue, I think they likey.
Likey.
They likey. Yeah, 6. Oh, we got a little selling in there. A little selling, just 2 points. Pull back there. Look at the market. Look how calm this is. What is happening? The market, they're still moving, right? We're still seeing price acts just complete.
It's just
shift
back to normal.
Wow. Yeah. Again, that could change like this. Don't get complacent. Don't get too. That could change like that. Israel, Lebanon, still speaking right now. Starting to see a little bit from the president as well. That could change in a heartbeat. Let's not get comfortable, complacent, stay locked in. That's because our competition is chilling right now. Here we are locked in, ready to pounce on the next opportunity. Let's take a look. New session highs into the ES. ES up about, look at that, 50. Scratch that. 40 points, 40 points, 45 points here in fast markets in the ES and Q up 200 points. Yes, 200 points in the NQ. Crude down.
I say everyone's just kind of chilling, listening to Fleetwood
Oh.
Mac, looking at their 401ks,
Oh,
participating.
careful.
We're finally green on the year, right? We're finally green on the year in most of these equities.
Careful. Something that can change in a blink of an eye. A blink of an eye. All right, shave one off this.
Nice trade, Andre.
Yeah, one more to go. Got a lot of work to do, Hogan.
So we're going to open year long. Well, S&Ps are going to open above the initial bounce high. So the initial bounce high becomes support.
Initial bounce high support. That's 6977. Why does Andre
72.
always seem to be on crack? I really like this job. I really like this job, Blog. I just really like this job. Trading's the best. I love markets. I love these guys. Just fired up. This is the best job in the world. Trading doesn't get any better.
Well, I mean, besides crack. Still
NASCRAC.
right near the
I'm on
high.
I'm on that NASCRAC. It's 25,000 each time.
From what I hear.
Top of the hour coming at you. Strong bid.
It's been DTFD.
This is the market, man. I love it. All right, there's the top of the hour. Well, you guys want to see volatility? Give it 15 seconds. We're at the top of the hour here.
Here it comes.
Get ready. The man. Every time this guy talks, market goes crazy. 5 seconds. We'll bring him in. Dr. Volatility. James Harden. Come on in, James. What do you got, my man? What do you got?
I really,
You like
Gray,
that?
I really thought you were going to say, you want to see a crackhead. Let's bring in James Harden. Hey, everybody. What's up? I'm here to talk to you about the things that you need to know to stay in the know with Top Step and Top Step TV. And that includes following us on the X, formerly known as Twitter. You can call it Twix, left Twix, right Twix, whatever you Twix about. Be sure to Twix with us on the X. Click on the link we're going to drop in chat and follow us today. Because if you're not following us, you're missing out on live reactions, hot takes, and Top Step TV highlights that help you stay in control of the markets no matter what they may throw at you. Now, the X is the place to be. All right, we got sweepstakes informations when it's happening. If there's any promos, you can find them there. Best of, hot takes, sweepstakes, polls, and more all over on our X account. We are stepping up our engagement game, and we are writing back to you. We are tweeting. We are retweeting. We are doing all the things that you want to do over on the X. So
Order
if you're not
filled.
following us already, be sure to do so and take us wherever you go. No matter the social media platform, you can be sure to find Top Step on it. So be sure you're following all of the Top Step accounts on X, not just Top Step TV. There's also the core account at Top Step. There's the support account at Ask Top Step. And then there's at Top Step News for all Top Step News related going-ons. Once you're done collecting them all over on X, come on back to the stream because at 12 o'clock, it's group coaching time. Group coaching, it's the point in the show where we take your questions and answer them live. And today is no different. The top three, or the three personalities sitting down today are going to be JD, Hogue, and Hoop. So if you have a question for JD, you have a question for Hogue, or if you have a question for Coach Hoop, go ahead, click on the link that's going to be pinned to the top of the chat momentarily and get those questions in. You can ask our coaches anything from chart patterns to different product information to how do I get more than one chart on the screen? They can answer pretty much everything. So go ahead, submit your questions, and then be sure to tune in right here, 12 p.m. Central Time. Group coaching, you never know what you might learn. So take notes, tune in, and step up your trading plan today. Now, before we throw it back to the guys and our last guest of Fast Markets, I got a piece of news here for you. You may think this is the return of my News 2 segment, but no, this is real. President Donald Trump is responding to a senior FEMA official's teleportation claim. Greg Phillips says he once teleported to a Waffle House. He also says he once collapsed at a Lowe's and came to at a McDonald's with 15,000 steps on his health app. Trump says he initially wondered if the Waffle House story was a joke. It's not, and Phillips is serious. Trump says the story sounds strange, but he doesn't know anything about teleportation or Phillips. Previously, a White House official said the administration asked the Department of Homeland Security to keep Phillips out of the public spotlight.
What are you doing? What are you doing to
The
me?
more you know!
I mean, I thought that was the way one gets to a Waffle House.
Ted. Lower right hand corner. What was that? What's up, Ted? Good to see you again.
Hey, Ted.
Ted. Thoughts. What was that, Ted? What was
What's up, Ted?
Ted's speechless.
Right now, you got a
Ted
failed
muted.
upside auction in the NASDAQ.
Yeah, I cut.
Wow.
Ted. What's up, Ted? Is that you, my man? What's up, Ted?
So boring
For it.
market. Maybe I bring the boring markets. So interestingly enough, tomorrow is VIX expiration at 9:30 a.m. on the bell. So typically VIX is for sale, and that's always been a little bit of a tailwind in the market. Plus, we got the Fed parade. I think we've got Fed speakers from now till 12:45. Anything can happen, what they say, but I think after yesterday's big move, it's a gestation day in the S&P, and I wouldn't be surprised if we're stuck in a 40-point range from now till the close. Kind of boring, for what we want to do.
Okay, so Ted,
I like boring.
not the biggest fan of this price action. Am I understanding that? Not the
No.
biggest fan. Okay, that'd be a number 2.
Yes.
He's 2 in the chat. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, what do you got for levels? What do you got? Any prices of interest here in the ES? Last trade 60.
Yeah, we blew through. So, like Jack and I talk about these, the 0 DTE options, guys. By the way, last night, that squeeze in the market, DTE had their second worst day of the year last night.
What about that?
They got killed. Oh, they got absolutely slaughtered. So I would think these guys are probably going to sell gamma, sell premium between 6,900 and 6,940 and keep us in a really tight range. I'm actually short one micro ES right here because I'm bored. I also think we might get a little pullback.
Again, a little
What
pullback.
price? What price did you get bored at, Ted? What price did you get bored at?
I'm trying to qualify this combine. I've been trying to qualify for 2 weeks. I'm short from 6,968 in the ES.
Okay. Bored.
Yeah, it's a boring day.
Hey, some people like this. That's
I
just
love
like
it.
your opinion. It's just like your opinion. No, it's
I
different.
absolutely love it.
This is what we get. Dakota loves it.
I do.
You can find a range here, right? I mean, like Dakota's probably great at finding a range and being like, all right, we're in this range. Buy, sell,
Don't
sell,
pop
and
in
just
here.
keep hitting the cash register. Love it.
Give me some theta to sell on this boring
Yeah.
day.
We're seeing
Right.
NQ's down about 60 points here in the last couple of minutes. We got crude popping. Israel-Lebanon talks at the U.S. State Department have officially begun. Seen a little downside pressure here. Sell off in the ES as well, off about 8 points from the highs. But we got
That's the
gold
biggest
popping.
pullback since New York Open in the US.
Oh,
Biggest pullback in
they love them.
weeks,
Shockingly.
man. Yeah, we got to pop the crude there. How's MBT?
It's a little lower. We got 50 MBT bucks up right now.
What'd that do to Delta, Hogue?
3,700 positive.
He gone. Well, cut in half.
We get conflicting information here. We got a failed upside auction in the NASDAQ. We got S&P's holding initial balance high as support. I joined you, Ted, with one short in the MES just to get my tradies in.
Yep.
We'll see if this failed auction in the NASDAQ pulls the S&P's lower. 6970 is an important level. We'll see if that holds.
Well, what are you short from?
$69.72 and a quarter.
7.2 quarter. Very good. And
You think about taking this all the way, Hogue, on the IB?
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Oh, man.
I would be really surprised if it does play out that way. It probably would take some sort of a headline.
Crude did pull back. Top trade in the chat. You're wild, man. Top trade. Is this the first limit down day? Question mark. I know. I can feel it.
That would be wild.
Yes, it would.
It would.
Be wild.
Bottom of the hour. London close. London
I'm
close.
looking for longs.
Same. Watching crude. Crude staying big. Crude's $94 last trade. Again, pinned to the top of the chat. Get those group coaching questions in. Team Central for JD, Hoop, and Hogue. Well, there's about 150 years worth of experience there.
Well, family wise, yeah, probably.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying. It's a family business. It's a family business for all three of you.
I like it. Hogue, let me join you. I'll add another 50 years.
There
to
you
that,
go.
so.
I'm
in.
200.
There you go.
Ted, if they ask
Come
you,
on.
you can't say this
I
market's
love it.
boring, though. You can't say this market's boring, though, when you're doing group coaching. Because that would be, we'd have to work on that. But, okay, well, I would ask you this, Ted. How do you, quote unquote, navigate, trade boring markets?
So
you don't have a choice. You don't have a choice if it's fun or not, or boring or not. What do you do?
So I've actually sat here and watched Dakota range trade one day. I think the market, and I watch ES, he trades NQ, but I watched the ES one day trade in a 19-point range for 2 hours. And he was just buying the low, selling the high, buying, and he just kept racking it up. And if I'd have done this, if I'd have followed him in the ES, I would have done the same, made some good money. I need to see if I was going to get long this market right now and I had no position, I'd want a pullback, of course. And we haven't had a pullback yet. I would want to pull back to like 60, 69, 60 to even attempt a long.
I like that.
And I know VIX is going to be sold into tomorrow. So that'll push the market up. That's your tailwind.
VIX.
Yeah, and sometimes those VIXpirations too, you can get the move after, like for a down move or something. Everyone comes out and kind of recalibrates.
Right. Because really, VIX is just insurance. It's not like you're buying the S&P 500 where there's 500 participants and 500 stocks in the underlying asset. Basically, VIX is fear and greed, and it's more of an insurance product. So the dealers are selling it, the people that are buying it, and there are some hedge funds that sell VIX, and I know one of them, a friend of mine, trades a couple billion in VIX. He said if he stayed short VIX the entire time, the day the VIX goes up from 18 to 40, it wipes out his entire fund and all his gains for the year. I think if you go back and look at a VIX chart after the reverse split, I think the VIX would actually be $1,200 a share instead of 18. So it's always for sale, it seems like.
Yes. Before anyone gets ideas in chat,
I'm long.
trading any VIX derivative related products is one of the most dangerous things you can do if you don't know what you're doing. The example I always use is the UVXY. So that's like one of the leverage ETFs in it. During COVID,
Correct.
it went up, I want to say 1,100% in 2 weeks, which means that, yeah, basically if you had more than 5% of your portfolio in it or something, you would wipe it completely out. Even though on long term those things do revert, they go down, but be very careful.
Hogue 10.
I actually owned
Go ahead.
VIX. What's that?
No,
I actually
just
owned
recap.
VIX during that time frame, and my portfolio of stocks went down. I think I had probably 20 stocks, maybe 70,000 invested. They were down over 15,000 bucks combined, but the VIX went from, I think, all the way to 35. The VIX trade was worth as much as I was down, and I took it off.
Mhm,
And over time, the equities went back up and the VIX went back down. So I always have a VIX position long for insurance.
Order filled.
That's one way to use it.
It's well done.
Yep.
All right, we got Ted Hogue, short MBS. I'm sorry, are you long?
The quote is long.
Yeah, I'm
Q.
long.
I'm in Q.
From
Oh,
786.
I'm short MBT still.
Yeah.
How about that? Trading here. That's what Top Step. We got some trading in the house. The markets indeed change gears. Again, we're keeping an eye out for these
I'm gonna
Israel
scratch
Lebanon
this.
talks. Yeah, I'm thinking the same. Dakota. Wait,
Yeah, I'm scratched.
what are you long
flat.
from?
Right here is where I was. 86. I just closed it. I'm gonna scratch it. I don't like that breakout. Is looking for a 3-bar reversal here on the 5-minute chart, which I still think it could play out to retest these 800s. I don't like that. They'll break out through those 90s.
Here's the new 5. I will cut right. Watching. Stalling, man. Consolidate. Move.
Yeah. I could see 800s again. Let's get to those 800s.
Oh, we're on 26,000 even watch, Dakota. We're on 26,000 even watch. And we got within 21 points of 7,000 evens in the ES. All right. We got London close at the bottom of the hour. Let's take a look at some of our live funded leaders. Let's see what's cooking with these. Wow. 26,000 Rohit. Rush up 17. Lay up 13. Sharon. Almost up $13,000. You're up $11,000. That was my Ozzy Osbourne. Impression. Job well done. We'll check in with those names and P&Ls throughout the day. See if we do have a shakeup along the way.
Yeah, look at this push up to 800s, baby.
Relentless, man.
That's 3-bar reversal. I just paper handed that. That's all right. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Broadcom and Apple down a little bit. We got Amazon up 3%, Met up 3.7, 2% club. Tesla's up 2.7, Nvidia's up 2%, Google's up 2.5%. What else we got cooking here?
Green. It's 6 down
Satellite
weeks in a row.
stocks are up.
Oh yeah. What was the Amazon deal?
GSAT being bought by Amazon.
It's a Starlink, essentially.
I'm long SATS, SATS. It was a stock. They own 42 million shares of the SpaceX. So there's a lot of companies that do own some SpaceX stock. And then that's going to be worth a lot of money to the companies themselves. But I think the GSAT, you get $90 a share, or you get to convert to shares in Amazon. So
there we go. There's been a couple of those in the speculative thing too. Like I see the Quantum's up like 15%. There was some kind of deal. Somebody did something, but these don't need a reason to move 15%. I hope they pump so I can reload.
we had take a look at the earnings calendar. We had J.P. Morgan, Citi, Wells Fargo before the bell, Goldman yesterday. We have Bank of America tomorrow. PNC financials. We kick off earnings season.
Always.
And Q, we're going to close back in on 25,800, about 2 points to go. Get there. Tilt's been 50-50 for most of this day. Looking at the ES ladder, using that level 2 data on Top Step X. 50 on the bid, 50 on the ask. You see a 2,000 lot flash on the bid. And it got pulled.
That was the dip to buy. That was the buyable dip, Andre.
I bought it. Yeah,
Heard.
it's
Yeah, it's
yeah.
almost
Everything can change.
exactly the sporting.
Anything can change just like that. I know when tech comes here, it's boring. Obviously, tongue in cheek. It's just different. The velocities slow down. That could change in a heartbeat. Israel, Lebanon talks are going as we speak. State Department in Washington, D.C. And
Yeah, we could get a headline come out and
just like that,
points.
I thought we got one. I thought we had one because I'm watching crude. Crude popped about 75 cents. I thought there was one. Saw a little bit of a reaction. Equities, but that's the crude stalled out. Obviously, that inverse correlation has certainly decoupled. But that can change in a moment's notice. Crude oil trading $93.97. $1.70 off the lows. What's that Delta Hug ES? It was around 4,000,
3,000 positive.
That's it? Well, that's it,
Yeah.
but okay. Interesting. Well, here goes some
Look at
buyers.
this.
What's that?
Just like
All right,
that.
crude selling off. We got a pop here in the equities. For equity ES. How was that?
Remember that weak high we had yesterday in the S&Ps, Andre?
Yeah.
We have it again.
So higher. What was that? What the hell? Only solution for
There it
Iran
is.
talks. Here's your headline. Iran talks could be happening over the next 2 days in Pakistan. Lebanese president, only solution for South is relocation. Starting to see some headlines coming out here. President, again, Iran talks could be happening over the next 2 days in Pakistan. This is per the New York Post.
There it is.
Yep. Almost
There's the headline.
It's almost like they knew. Perfect trade. Will we see 7,000s today in the ES? About 20 points to go.
Odds are
New
good
session
now.
highs. 19
Nice.
points to go. 19 points to go till 7,000s. 7,000s in the ES. NQ looking to probably print some new session highs. Why not?
Why not? Session highs here in
Where are they long from? I just want to know where all the informed folks are long from. We got more
I
from Trump
covered
here.
that. I covered that
Yeah.
short.
This is
Yeah.
long off to the
Sure, flat too as well.
I'm still
Just
interested
one.
in this around 69.85 level. If we get there, that's 69.50 in the SPX.
Right. We're about 2-3 points
Getting
from
to
there.
it quickly.
Yes, we are. Buyers in the house. President hitting the wire. Telling the New York Post, Iran talks could be happening over the next 2 days in Pakistan. We're more inclined to go to Pakistan or Iran talks. That's what does it. That quote right there popped us.
Why not?
Why not?
New session highs. Yes. 69.82. And Q looking at probably do
26,000?
this. What will we get to first? Will we get to 7,000 in the ES first, or will we get to 26,000 in the NQ first? Chat. Right.
Let's
Chat. What we get to?
let's wait till tonight. Tonight we can
Gonna
get to
happen at the same
26,000.
time.
Exactly.
Why tonight? What's wrong with? You tell the equities that, Dakota. Hey, equities, would
I
you mind
know.
waiting till tonight for
You
slow
wait a little
markets
bit.
to continue this
Multi-order
rally?
alert.
26, or 49,000 in the Dow. Yeah, we're about 300 points from there. We'll see what happens at London close. Ted, you remember in Power Hour? We closed on the highs.
Yes.
The highs. We closed on the highs.
Oh, that was a killer. They squeezed the options guys so bad, and that
That's right.
MOC took it up
That's right. Billions.
billions,
Growing. Billions.
and it grew.
Yes, it did. 50 on tilt. We'll see what happens here about 6 minutes. London close. And while we're at it, get those questions in for group coaching. Hogue, Hoop, JD, Ted, inviting himself to the party.
Yes.
I love it. But bringing the heat, though.
Yeah.
That was fantastic stuff. You have to wear the glasses, though, Ted. It's classes. You have to wear those glasses. Wear those things. You got to wear the glasses.
Yeah, buddy.
Mhm.
Look at that.
There they
It's not
are.
even the same. Not even the same side. That's why my girlfriend doesn't let me have new glasses. I break them. I sit on them.
Professor
I lose
Ted.
them.
Professor Ted in the house.
Order filled.
New session highs. Yes.
You got to buy the Walgreens $2 glasses.
Oh, man.
Those are the wall. I got 6 of them. They're all broke.
I'm the best, Ted.
They're all busted up.
All right, Ted, I got to ask you. You got out of the
Yes.
short, looking long short.
Yes.
What's the next? What's the next
Multi-order
play?
alert.
What's the next read? If then.
Yeah. It's like betting on red or black right now. There's really no like there's no common sense to what's happening right now, other than they're selling VIX, and you have Goolsby talking. The Fed parade. Nobody's really said anything. I think the last one is Goolsby 12:10, Barr at 12:45. I don't know. I don't know what they could possibly be saying.
Oh, I got one for you. Besant came out as Treasury Secretary. Came out and said the Fed can wait till they cut rates. Yet here we go higher in the equities.
Mm-hmm.
Red's
Yeah.
losing.
Red is yes. Common sense.
Red is
Ted.
losing. Sure.
Yeah.
All right. New highs, yes.
New highs. Yes, new highs. And
Look
Q.
at this. Wow.
We just keep going.
Wow.
Like the
Okay, now we're
Energizer
tapping
Bunny.
on.
Is this the level? Is this?
I
this
gotta
should be a
move.
pullback.
My thing was a little
Right.
bit off. We're getting very
I'm-
close to it.
Okay,
Got the
I covered that long.
SPX.
I'm on the long. I'm
We
flat.
can't go any higher than
69.50.
that.
What-
Maybe we get a pull.
What do you have SPX right now? I'll make sure my number's not messed up. I have it showing 69.50. Sorry, 69.46.
I have 4,570.
Okay. Let me. Oh, yeah. I had to go over to the real trading box here. Yeah, 69.46.
46. That's
Now
86s.
yeah. So
We're
why not go to
close.
69.50?
That's what I'm thinking. But getting beyond that,
Right.
I think it should be some resistance there.
You would think. Well, I hear you, buddy.
Yes. New highs and Q. ES. Hell, if we get to pull back to 79 ES, maybe look to work that bid. But it seems as we are just off to the races. New highs. And ES is 15 points, less than 15 points from 7,000. 13 points. New highs, ES. We are off to the races. 69.87 new session highs. Incredible new highs. Dow. Gold, crude, not doing too much.
Well, this isn't the big short that some very
Pullback.
popular wanted.
New market. New market state.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Twitter was very bleak into Globex Open on Sunday.
Yep.
Hence, we're getting a lot of squeezing.
Mm-hmm. 2.5 minutes, London close. We'll see what that does bring. The parade of speakers. Goolsby starts in about 50 minutes. And Goolsby, Barr, Paulson, Collins, Barkin. We got the president starting to.
200.
What do you got, Hogue?
6,200 positive. Yes. 3,600 positive.
Again, those are market buy
Market
orders,
buyers.
positive market buy
Yeah.
orders coming in and buying the highs. Hopefully, people weren't shorting the highs. That was me, but
Oh yeah.
shout out
Lucas
to
Donk says the pain trade is on. Yes,
shout
the
out to my-
pain trade is
The pain
definitely
trade
to
is
the
over.
upside.
Yeah. That,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get you to buy.
did you
highs
hold
to
on
come
to any
down.
of that long on a 3-bar reversal like this, Andre? That
I don't.
paid.
There's no 3-bar reversals anymore, Dakota. Again, the market broke me. I'm not getting short anymore after yesterday.
It's a 3-bar reversal to the long side.
Oh, to the long. I just call it a pullback. It's a pullback, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you get a 3-bar reversal on the pullback.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if like 79s. Maybe work a bid 79 bid in the ES if we can get back to there. It's like 6 points.
It broke you.
Yeah, shorts
It broke MP too. I know
Shorts
that.
broke. Oh, he's the bear. I call him. He's the Chicago Bear, and it wasn't. It was because of crude prices. That's why I was bearish on equities. It was because of crude prices. That wasn't war. It was. I've seen war headlines. I've seen war rally equities before because it's good for business. So it wasn't that. It was what was going on in crude oil.
Citadel Quant asks a question. How can equities open so much lower on Sunday? Who's making money on that gap down that the traders can't participate in? Well, we're a very limited subsect of people in the market because we're only allowed to trade intraday here. So we don't carry positions over the weekend.
Correct.
That's not like when I was trading, we were always holding positions over the weekend. And what happens is it's very interesting if you've never watched, watch the open sometime. It's just people are feeling out, trying to figure out what price we're actually going to transact at, and it happens there. Now, when we opened up, I think down 80 handles in the ES or thereabouts, there were people that went into the weekend long, and some of them were probably hurting depending on how strong a hand they had. And so they're maybe puking those positions. And then other participants are thinking, well, this seems like a good price. And that's who makes the money. You're losing the people that were long that had to get out are the losers. The people that had the ammo to get in long are the winners.
Yep. ETF.
I saw the London close has come and gone. With that being said, Hogue, watching that Delta grow. I cannot wait to tune into morning highlights after this. Couple words, Hogue. Power rally. We'll see you here in about 30 minutes. Hogue, seeing group coaching.
Yeah.
Whole couple words. How about this rally?
We get a break in the market and we forget about how resilient the buyers can be in these equities markets. All the nuances were to the upside today, and they're still coming in and buying this stuff. When's it going to end? Who knows? BTFD, Dakota, Ted, Andre, Jack. See you in just a few minutes for the morning highlights. Trade well, everybody. Watch yourselves.
I love when Hogue's like this. I love when this version of Hogue. Befuddled, man. Befuddled. Look at this power. New session highs ES. 12 points from 7,000. 12 points from 7,000.
Well, here we are, 69.50. Yep. Remember, like 7,000 is a cool round number for the futures, but I tend to look at the spot market for the real round numbers that people care about, and we're right at 69.50, so about 50 points away from that 7,000.
Yeah,
you getting short
here? An area I marked out earlier. I can't yet because look at my chart. I'm not getting short into these last 4 bars. That would be insane.
Agreed.
But if we kind of find a reversal pattern up here or start to consolidate or break down, yes, I might. Or do my classic lunch group coaching put spread for the end of the day. Take a little lotto.
Man, those printed when the team was in Vegas. When it was just DOJ. Mm-hmm. Those worked out really well.
Shorts are looking juicy. I'm joking. It's not financial advice. I'm just thinking out loud.
Juicier.
No. I think Dow cruising as well. If you were to say you did get short, if you get short, then you look to get out where? obviously downside target. If short, what would target be? It's counter
790?
trend.
I don't know.
NQ7.
I would hope, ideally, to have multiple units on, and then start fading out of one here, then bring it to break even. I'd want to it's the see money take money. Is I want to bring it if it starts going in my favor, I don't want to see it make new highs again.
Yeah, I like the short. Ooh, I like the short. See if I can fill. I'm short one. I like it.
Wait a second.
Wait a
Whoa, you're not
second here.
broken.
I thought you swore that off for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
No,
well,
I
Nasdaq-
shorted the spider, if that matters, but I used options. I bought today's 691s for 42 cents daily expiration. I know my risk. Whatever I spent, it is what it is.
Yes,
this is going quick one. This is going working 77 bid. It's going to be a quick one, 50-50 tilt. The options thing, more of the deep dive I've been doing over the weekend. Yeah.
Deep dive over the weekend. Nice. Jim Simons over here. I love it.
You're never gonna short. Then you short it.
Dakota, I've heard you come and see. You've come in with that bull behind you, and you first
I
trade
know.
you take.
I know.
So I don't want to
It
hear.
shows you- We're
I don't
traders
wanna
at heart, Andre. We're traders at heart. It doesn't matter what we think.
What
If
is
you
I
see
know.
it, we're gonna trade it.
What is the stop loss ratio? Oh shoot! See, that's why. Okay, I changed it. What's the stop loss ratio? Changed it. Last trade in the NQ 25,843. 43 now 45's trade. And the longer we sit here, not breaking.
Well, you should. I mean, what I'd be
Yeah,
looking
it's-
for here
Yeah, we're
is there
going higher.
should be some. Yeah, the next 3 to 5 points in the ES are important. Is we should be getting some stickiness here, even if we continue to go higher.
What a rally.
If not, then we're just off to the races.
Well, after the races, we sure are. That Delta's saying, oh, here we go. What's the headline?
That was my Thinkorswim. Yes, I bought the 691 puts.
Oh, did someone catch it in the chat?
Yeah.
They heard that.
Hey, do you actually look at
They heard
chat? Okay, what's your chat name? Do you have one yet?
Nope. I'm just first time ever.
You're watching the chat? Oh, be careful. Show some love for Ted. You can get Welcome to the jungle, Ted. Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah, man. Well, I'd like to help somebody if I can. So i am
100%.
here. What? How do you help them?
Oh, for those asking, Ted, where can they find you on social media?
Don't have it still.
Don't. We're gonna keep buying this thing. Looks like
Look, so we're right at 69.50 right now.
We'll stall out.
Nasdaq, we're going for the longest win streak
Love you, Ted.
since 2021.
Really?
Well, what's the win streak at?
I'm just reading on Financial Juice.
Oh,
Nasdaq
there it
appeared
goes.
on track to be set for his longest winning streak since 2021.
Days? When this? Okay. I started since Ted. They love you in chat. Are you reading that? You're reading your. Look at you. You're reading your.
No.
you're reading your-
I'm just buying some. I'm buying some puts. Buying some puts.
Okay.
There you go.
Is this a hedge or are you just playing this directional?
No, directional. I bought the 691 puts for today's
Okay.
expiration, 40 cents.
We got
Got it.
bonds down, 4.274 in the 10-year.
I thought for sure Ted was watching all the love they were giving him in chat.
No, I didn't. Yeah.
All right, we
It's a
got
defined risk trade, right? So it's defined. If you put a short on in the ES and you had to stop, it's, I guess, defined, but anything
Limited.
can happen. It can, right? I'm limited to what I paid.
Looks like NQ's making another run. How did it just uptick new highs? I barely saw those trade. 25,853. New session highs. That wasn't so convincing. 50-50. How's that MBT looking?
We're a little bit in the green, not much.
Okay.
I have like some fairly wide. Since we have one on, I'm kind of experimenting with this market. Pretty wide.
Look at that Q
on the targets.
Okay. And Q just new eyes on Q. I guess an ES is going to follow here. New eyes on Q. I'm getting out of this short. No more. I'm never shorting again.
Impressive.
Never ever shorting again.
Impressive.
Yes, it is. 25,859. We are up 200 points or so since fast markets began, and there goes the ES. The race to 7,000s is on. We're about 10 points away from 7,000. The ES.
You said the 6,900 puts?
What is it? We're at 69.90 in the ES. 10 points.
Yeah, I was looking at these options for Ted with Ted.
I gotcha.
The 691 SPY. 691 SPYs. SPY.
We're stalling out here. Longs are stalling out, don't you? Here's a new 5-minute. It's gonna be great. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 green candles in a row on the 5-minute.
On the SPX.
Lou Bega.
We got here NQ, same story in the 1, 2, 3, 6. More green. Incredible. Crude's just at $93.
Everyone's sitting who wants to be short, myself included, is sitting on the sideline waiting until we take out the all-time highs in the spot market. We're about 50 points away from that in the SPX. I would love, ideally, if I was going to put on some like mid positions, just to wait till we have the mad blow off top through the all-time highs, and then take a look at some things. I don't know if we have the juice. Like, we'd have to go another 50 points, as I mentioned, in the ES today to get there, which I don't know if I'm bent on that, but okay, Andre, we're getting a little bit.
Yeah, right. That's called a pot. That's a full bid. That's not funny. It's called a work the bid. That's what did I
buy
tell
him
you?
and bid him, man. Buy him and bid him,
man. Oh, right. They just do. They're not even playing around in NQ. NQ, they flash his red on the 5-minute for like a split second. Like here, red,
straight up.
1,002, 3, back to green. 1,000 red, 1,002, 1,003. Holding well. Ooh, it's the longest I've seen the red
last
candle.
30 minutes.
There it is, back to green. Okay. Let's take a look. There's Mr. JD. JD, you're good to go. Come on in. Let's take a look at some of those live P&Ls and payouts. JD, we are off to the races to the upside. What's up, man?
What's up, guys? Yes, we've got some impressive numbers to share from our live funded traders from yesterday. We got some P&Ls and payouts. We'll start with the P&Ls. Up at the top, Dayton trading a 150K live funded account, $22,037 in profits trading the NASDAQ and the micro NASDAQ. Dayton just got into this live funded account last week, and yesterday was his first winning day. So hopefully first of many, many more, Dayton. Mark L, 20,210 trading the NASDAQ and micro NASDAQ. One more winning day to get another payout for Mark. Roy, 17,833 trading the S&P and the Japanese yen. Sitting on a 6-day winning streak right now, or sitting on 6 winning days. Go get that payout, Roy. Make sure you're paying yourself. Yusuf, $15,361 trading the S&P and the micro S&P in a 50K live funded account. He's taken about $30,000 in payouts already this year. Nice job, Yusuf. And Andre, $13,761 in a 50K live funded account trading the NASDAQ and micro S&P. Now at 3 winning days in the LFA. Just a couple more winning days away from that first live funded payout. Go get it, Andre. All right, those are your P&Ls from yesterday. Here are some payout numbers. More impressive stuff. Devon, 13,738. Cameron, C, 11,192. Jackson, B, 9,700. Enrique, 8,451. And Marcel, $8,112. These are all live funded traders taking money out of the live markets and lining their pockets with it, showing everybody what is possible in that live account. Great job to all of these live funded traders. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dre.
Thank you, JD. We just saw new session highs print in the ES up to 69.93 half. It looked like those were stops getting popped. Same in the NQ.
There's still more room to the upside, man. We got Amazon up 3.3, Google up 3.4, Tesla up 3.3,
So too,
Nvidia up
also.
2.4.
There's your
If we
pullback.
see NASDAQ up 2% today, I'm not going to be surprised.
Yeah, those are stops. There's your pullback.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, don't say that. U.S. Energy Secretary, gasoline prices could be higher for a few more weeks. Does it even matter? Do equities even care? Something like that comes out.
No. There's less uncertainty, right?
The VIX indicates, the oil indicates we're at 92.83 in the CLK.
Here's the new 5 minutes. What did I buy? ES pullback about 88s. What 88s? I'm from 88. And Q. You trading 25,864.
Yeah, 7 5-minute candles just in a row, straight green.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
There can't possibly be an 8th.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, I know.
Will
Here
we
we
see
go.
7,000s? Will we see 7,000s? Look at NQ go. Will we see 7,000s by the end of a fast market? We got 10 minutes to go. I'm working an offer at 69.99.75.
We're on our way.
Yes, we are. This is incredible rally.
Session highs here in the NASDAQ.
All of them. Everything's session highs. What are all-time highs in the ES? Anyone know offhand?
Yeah, I think
It's-
remember, this is my soapbox. I think you got to be careful about quoting all-time highs in futures contracts because, look here, for example, right now,
Yeah, you roll.
Right, the December contract from this year is trading 7,051. Does that mean anything? I don't know. For me, it's the spot market, and right now we are about 50 points away from the all-time high. So I would mark around 7,040 or so to be maybe a little higher than that would be like where you get the people on CNBC going, new all-time highs.
They also quote the Dow. And CNBC 70.93 half. 70.93 half would be all-time highs in this contract.
Will we rehire Pam Bondi if we get to 50,000 in the Dow?
Look at the NQ. NQ just this is incredible rally.
Get those air horns ready.
26,000. Will we see 20? This is an incredible rally. 100-point rally in the NQ we're currently in. Over 30 minutes. Times have changed. This is 100 points. Breaking new consecutive new session highs. 30 minutes. 30 minutes it took. It's taken to continually make these new session highs. We would see 100-point pops and sell-offs in 3-4 seconds. 2 weeks ago.
Why didn't we buy more? I don't know.
Because crude was at $115.
No, it was wild.
That's nuts.
Yeah. We're a lot in the bid in the NQ. I will say I would be if this continues just go straight to 7,000 in the ES with not one red 5 minute, that would be didn't have that on the bingo card. But then again, that's what trading's.
NASDAQ keeps going.
NASDAQ is
Not
just
stopping.
relentless.
Session high.
Relentless.
Never getting. Oof.
Could be
Never
a
get
stop
short.
order at 7,000.
Never getting short, Andre.
Dre, there
7,000
could be a stop order at 7,000 if they elect it and hit it. I mean, the guys on the floor, it's like the Super Bowl confetti. They get paid. That stop order could be what 2-3 billion notional value if there's good size up at 7,000. So
okay, all right, let's do the if then there, Ted. If I don't, that's 20, 25 years of experience talking there. What would you look for? If stops do get popped, right? We see we'll print above 7,000, right? Because stop orders, they just go to market. They're going to look for the next best price to buy if you're short.
right.
What?
Right. If you see size get elected at 7,000, whatever if you see you can go to your time and sales right now. If you were to use Top Steps and put in a number like 100.
The filter.
If 100 ESs trades at 7,000, multiply that times 7,000, right?
Multi-order
But
alert.
usually a stop order is bigger than that. It could be $1 billion to $3 billion. You don't know what that stop order is. It could be covering a short. It could be getting long. But the brokers that put those orders up there, they get paid when that order gets filled because they were the broker that handled the order. So if they're getting 2 cents a share, 5 cents a share, whatever their commission is, sometimes they might elect to stop and then get paid and then they dump it, right?
Wow.
It's just if I could push it up there and I had an opportunity to get paid, I'd push it.
Oh, Ted, look out. You wouldn't be with us on Top Step TV. I'll tell you that.
No,
We would
I
find
know.
you on
I'm
your-
just saying, like, but
No.
hey,
I'm saying you'd be filthy rich.
we're playing-
You'd be
yeah.
you'd be
we're
on a private island.
we're playing in their game. We're playing in the big boys' game. So
That's the they we
if
talk
there's a
about,
stop
right, Ted?
order up there, yeah. I'm a
Well,
little
we got a
player,
couple
man. I'm a
minutes.
small guy.
We all
I am
are.
New
humble
session
guy.
highs.
New session highs. Look at this go.
25,900
Order
here
filled.
in the NASDAQ.
Yes, we are. NQ. Wow. NQ new session highs. There goes the ES. ES new session highs. Will we see 7,000 by the end of fast markets?
Keep going.
NQ. Look at this. Go. It's a race.
How many
It is
green
a
candles
race.
in a row?
Yes, it is a race. Who will get there first?
This is
Incredible.
candle number 9.
Incredible.
Candle number 9 on the 5-minute chart.
Yeah.
No
So-
sellers.
You're trying to tell me. You're trying to tell me, Andre, get long up there in our combines.
Man,
Should have.
that was wild. Yeah, okay, I got the screen up here. We got the race on the left here. We got the NASDAQ NQ trying to get to 25,900 on the right here. We got the ES. Can we get to 7,000? 5 points to go in the ES. Look at this thing go. Dakota, what do you want? You wanted this to wait till slow markets?
Yeah, I know. It's not waiting for us.
I ain't getting there.
It's
Ted,
going.
when will the people see more Ted? When do people get more Ted on the TV? When are you gonna be on this?
Thursday, I think.
I love it. People love it. Show Ted some love in the chat. Coming up next,
Thank
though,
you.
after morning highlights. Ethan is back. Another dose of power players alongside Jay and Dolby. Oh, live fun trader. Yeah, Ethan, he's fantastic stuff. We have Jack. When will we see Jack again? Today?
I'll be back on at 1 p.m. today.